It's difficult to do serious things when you're thirsty. Have you ever noticed that? It's also difficult to take yourself seriously when you've had water and there's still a good bit of water right here. And as you're talking, as I'm talking now, it's very difficult to do serious things when you're thirsty. But I do lots of serious things. This is why I am particularly sensitive to making sure that I am well hydrated. Think about it. Think about the times that you were not well hydrated. Remember the times that your performance suffered because you didn't have enough electrolytes. Now, what are electrolytes? Everybody's got their own definition. I like to say that electrolytes are potassium, sodium chloride, I like to throw in some baking soda. And then I see my performance skyrocket. Also some lemon juice on occasion. That's when I really knock them dead. I don't typically get water in those plastic bottles. Microplastics subtract from performance. Microplastics are not performance enhancing. Microplastics damage your gut biome. So if you want to be a stellar performer, top-notch execution, stay away from the microplastics. Drink electrolytes, make sure. Well, what I like to do myself, personally, is drink them from a glass bottle. Not metal, not plastic, glass. That's when I know I'm serious. That's when I know That's when I know. I have talked to very knowledgeable physicians. I don't remember anything that they tell me, but I've consulted them. I think it's important to consult experts. I also think that it's important to remember what they say. Thank you for coming in today. How can we help you? Well, are you, expert? Well, I did go to med school. I did well. I have my own practice. So, in a way, yes, I suppose you could say that I am an expert. Are you a scientist? Yes, I suppose I am. Yes, in a manner of speaking, I could consider myself a scientist, primarily a doctor, but I use science to treat my patients. What can I help you with today? I personally think that it's very important to be well hydrated. Can I get your expert opinion on being well hydrated? See, I've noticed that my performance is significantly enhanced every time I have sufficient electrolytes, and I'd like to know if that is in alignment with your science, your scientific findings, the scientific research. Well, as a matter of fact, it is. So did you schedule an appointment today just so you could ask me that question? Or were there other concerns? We'd be happy to take some diagnostic tests, some brief exams. You don't seem to be interested in anything of that nature. Why did you come to see us today? I'm sorry, doctor. I just wanted to come in and talk to an expert. Okay. But you wanted to get any tests done? No. This is the test. Okay, well, you're going to pay for this visit, so if you want to get some other tests done, you might want to consider doing that. Gotta make it worth your time and your money. What do you think? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I am fine paying the money just to speak with an expert. Okay. What did you want to speak to me about? Oh, we just spoke about it. The electrolytes. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to know about the electrolytes? No, I'm good. Okay. Is there anything else that I can do for you here in my office while you're here? Yes. Well, lovely. Go ahead and take a seat. And, I suppose that we should figure out exactly what you would like to do. It doesn't seem that you're interested in any kind of testing. Oh, no. I don't trust doctors. Okay. There's a particular reason why you don't trust doctors? Yes. Okay, yes. What is it that you're trying to say? There's a woman in here. Yes. She's my assistant. She looks like my mother. Oh, okay. Your mother. Well, my mother is a nurse, and, well, your assistant, she looks like my mother on my mother's wedding day. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just here with the doctor, and, what was your mother like? She was really special. Oh. Okay. Well, I know that you're here to talk to the doctor. He's the expert, and I'm just happy to be here, and I'm just here to learn, and, yeah, that's it. I am noticing a special energy between you and the doctor. A special energy? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. Are you attracted to the doctor? No, I'm not. Wow, okay. No, I'm not. I'm just... I think the doctor is attracted to you. Doctor? Are you attracted to your assistant? Okay, so what is this visit all about? Really? You want to come in and talk to me about electrolytes, and now you're implying that I have some attraction to my assistant? I'm not implying it. I'm reading the energy in the room. I know that you're an expert. I'm an expert too. I come and I go as needed. Today, I was needed. I am needed. Ma'am, is it fair to say that you're unhappy? I don't know. Maybe a little bit, yeah. Is it fair to say that you want to be with the doctor here, and you have been subtly charming him? Charming the doctor, so that he will take you as his wife? See, the experts tend to be experts in a very limited way. And I didn't come in here to insult you, and I did not come in here to make your life very awkward, but I did get this feeling. I got this feeling that my services were required here. And it's partially because I had more electrolytes than usual in my water. And when I do that, what happens is my brain gets very electrical. And then I go and I help out people because I'm getting the signals in my brain. And usually it's people that are pretty close, like within 10 miles I get a signal. It's like, ooh, go over here. Do this. And my signal today was just come to this doctor's office. And I know that you're an expert. But the experts, they just seem to be in a lot of trouble lately. Because I think you could probably relate to this, doctor. And if I'm on the wrong track, just shut up and listen to me anyways. But you've come to doubt your own expertise because everything that you thought you knew, you don't. Now, personally, I still love you as a human being because I know that you're doing the best that you can. I do. Also, because I have a lot of electrolytes, I'm just picking up on a lot of stuff. So I really understand what's going on with you, maybe even better than you do, because you're very much an expert in your chosen field, but you are actually quite clueless about this woman who would absolutely make the best wife, but you're too stuck in your head to actually see how she feels right here in her heart for you. Am I right, ma'am? I don't even know what to say. She doesn't know what to say, doctor. You're the expert. Why don't you talk? I don't know what to say either. Well, is it true? Is what true? Are you not an expert? Yes, for the sake of this conversation, for the sake of argument, I am. I am an expert. Exactly. But you're not an expert in love. No. That's right, because they don't cover love in med school. No. This is quite an astonishing meeting. I've never quite had an appointment like this. Are you sure you want to continue? You are still going to get billed. Oh, I'm not worried about getting billed. I didn't come here to be healed or cured. I came here because love wants to happen between the two of you, and neither one of you are able to do it because, well, frankly, you're an expert, and though you are certainly a lovely young lady, you are deathly afraid and intimidated by him, even though you have been quite charming with him and he is quite smitten with you. So I would like to just be here and introduce the two of you together. You're going to introduce us. Well, yes. See, notice how you haven't kicked me out yet. You haven't argued. Because I'm just really hitting the nail on the head. It's the electrolytes. They told me to come. The electrolytes. Yes. Sparkle, sparkle in my brain. Oh, go to the doctor's office. Oh, he needs you. She needs you. Ma'am? I'm sorry, doctor. I don't know what to say. Yes. I don't know what to say either. Well, come on, stop playing so shy. You two are really into each other. Really into each other. Ma'am, what are you afraid of? Afraid of losing my job? Hey, you're playing it safe. You're barely making your rent. Barely making your food. And your credit cards are really maxed out. Don't want to lose this job. Don't want to share with a gentleman. Just how attracted you are to him. It's beautiful. I love it. And you, sir, well, you don't want any sexual harassment charges filed against you. You've been divorced. Your ex-wife is nasty. She's constantly trying to cut your balls off and emasculate you. So you're afraid of having anything to do with women, but you see this young lady and she's an angel. You know she's never going to be nasty. She doesn't have a nasty bone in her body. And you, sir, doctor, you're just terrified. You don't want to lose this amazing assistant. And yet you're just so scared to make the first move. Yeah, sure, sexual harassment, but that's not the real reason. The real reason is you don't even know how to treat such an angel. Because she's not going to take away your power, like your ex. You're going to be the one with the power. That's why she loves you so much. I know. Can you not say that I love him? I never said that I loved him. The electrolytes don't lie, sweetheart. I can see. The electrolytes can see inside of you. I know. You're afraid that you're going to mistreat her because you associate, Air Doctor, power with mistreatment because your ex, she had the power, she mistreated you. Now you don't want to make the first move because you know you've got the power. You've never wielded power, you've only seen it misused. I will teach you this in med school. And so there you are, afraid to make the move because you don't know how to be in your power. Meanwhile, she doesn't want to start, initiate. She doesn't want to get fired. She doesn't want to be... She just want to alienate you. So now you see why I'm here. Let me just show you to the bigger picture. Okay? The electrolytes are just plugged into the big mind. Okay? Big mind. And in this big mind, it just kind of sees everything. It sees you two. It sees you two like trying to come together, but you can't come together because there's just too much trauma. And so I drink my potassium chloride and my sodium chloride and my lemon juice and my spring water, and it all comes together and the electrolytes align with the big mind. And then I'm like, boop, gotta go to the doctor's office. My services are required. And what's funny? I might even be the best man. What's also funny is that by the time we are done today, you're gonna want to pay me. You are. Because you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this guy just stormed in here and changed my life, and now I'm not afraid, and now I know. Doctor, tell me what you're really afraid of. A lot of things. Yeah, you're an expert. I am not an expert in anything like this. I know you're not. What you want to do is you want to hide behind the facade of expertise and waste your life away. You're going to waste your life away behind that facade, mister. And we're not even talking about all the other nonsense. Stuff where you think you're an expert, but you're not. You scientists, you practice the scientism, but we're not even going to go there, because we don't have to go there today. We'll talk about that after you get married. And you're so damn happy, and then you can really listen to the electrolytes. because they got a lot to tell you, Mr. Expert. So tell me again. Tell me more specifically. Give me that medical school precision. What are you afraid of, Mr. Doctor? I'm afraid of the responsibility. Yeah. Well, at least you're honest about it. Tell me what responsibility it is that you're afraid of, Mr. Doctor. I don't know how to treat such an innocent lady. All I knew how to do was just submit to my ex-wife. So I don't know how to be a man in a relationship. And because I don't know, I am afraid of basically doing to her what my ex-wife did to me. Yeah, that's what it is. You said it. That's exactly what it is. I have no idea how you knew that. Well, of course, it's the electrolytes plugged in to the big mind. If you have enough electrolytes, you're gonna start seeing the same thing. You just need to stay properly hydrated, Doctor. And Madame, you're so lovely. You truly are lovely. What it is? Tell me what it is. What it is? What it is? What it is? What it is, baby? What it is? Tell me what it is. What is? What are you afraid of? I just don't want to start anything. I don't want to initiate. I think that's just disrespectful. Disrespectful to initiate, huh? It's like crossing a line, and once you cross that line, I don't know. It's like I would lose some respect for the doctor if I ever did that. Yeah, you would. Tell me why. It's not for me to do. That's not my role, is to start a relationship. My role is simply to receive whatever it is that he wants to offer. You hear that, Doc? Boy, you gotta be careful. All she wants to do is receive. She doesn't want to lead like... you know who? She's not gonna start it. And she's so feminine that she'll just simply feel what she needs to feel. Although she will feel some agony, Mr. Doctor, if you don't claim her. Because here's what the electrolytes are telling me. And I gotta tell you, when the electrolytes speak to me like this, I just listen and I know. Big Mind wants you two together for a reason. That is why I am here. That is why you, Mr. Doctor, are going to be offering to pay for my services by the time we're done. But it's not me, and I can make no claim. I do not make a claim. I just listen. That's all I gotta do is I just gotta listen. Because it's not about me. And I know it seems that it's about you, but it isn't even about you. Just right now it seems that way, but you two, do you know what? I'm going to tell you a truth that you two may not want to hear, but it's truth, so buckle up. You don't listen very well because you're just so afraid. The trauma plugs up your ears. It's like you got earwax. And instead of electrolytes, you just got earwax. You gotta clean out the earwax and then hydrate so you get the electrolytes so you can get the incoming electrical signals from Big Mind that says, go here, do this, be. Go there, be, do this, be. Go there, do this, be. That's really what it is. And you think I'm speaking in metaphors? Not really, no. You need to be hydrated. I tell you what, if you two were more hydrated, you would be figuring this out better. You know, that's why our water supply is so contaminated. You get the real electrolytes there. If you do, then bam, you're plugged in. Then all of a sudden you're like me, you just show up. And you say, hey, this is what needs to be happening. Hey, you gotta listen to me. Now you may think I'm crazy, and I know you thought I was crazy when I started talking, but now, who's the crazy one? You two. You two, you're the crazy ones. Because you're sitting here, if it weren't for me and my electrolytes, you'd still be here with your earwax. Yeah. Who knows how long you two would pretend that you're not into each other. And there's this agony. You, Mr. Doctor, so agonized because you can't let go of how your ex brutalized you. So you can't even claim this incredible feminine lady who is dying to be your girl. Oh yeah. That is what brought me here. Her agony. Yes, your agony played a part, but her agony. Because it's not right, Mr. Doctor. No, sir. I don't care how much of an expert you are, it is not right for you to be so caught up in the trauma of your former relationship that you can't claim this exquisitely feminine being who is dying for you to call her your own. Because of her agony, I get the signal. I could be out on a walk and bam, I just know I gotta hop in the car and make a beeline to your office. Oh yeah. You know it's gonna happen more and more. I'm gonna tell you both. When you really wake up to this and you're properly hydrating yourself, plenty of electrolytes, and you are tapped into the big mind, all the electrical signals back and forth. Bzz, 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 bzz. You're gonna be doing what I'm gonna be doing. Well, maybe we'll be doing it together, who knows? Right? But you're gonna be doing it as a team, and maybe you got a new function for the big mind. That big mind is like, see this lovely couple? They used to be a physician and a nice little assistant in the doctor's office, and boom, yours truly came in, liberated them, got them hooked on the electrolytes. And now they're out there helping other people. Same issue. Same issue. You've really blown my mind wide open. Well, good. That's a testimony to you. Really. It's funny because no matter how much of an expert I might be, it never takes care of the agony. I get it. I get that my agony is contributing to her agony. And I do feel a little bit of fear right now, even claiming her because she could reject me. Oh, ain't no chance. I know. I just have that fear. I am afraid to even look. But it's really because I'm afraid of... I'm afraid of my own feelings. How could I even have these feelings when I didn't have these feelings before you walked in here and gave me your spiel about electrolytes? How is it that I got all these feelings now? Oh, Mr. Doctor, brother, sir, you had these feelings the whole time. That's why Our Lady here was in agony. Listen, if you didn't have all these feelings buried deep inside you, under all that expertise in scientism, well, then there would be no agony in her, and thus no signal to the electrolytes here. None. Because she's longing for connection, Mr. Doctor. She's longing for connection because she can feel your attraction. Even if you can't, even if you keep it squelched down low. In the basement, packed down there, assiduously. She can feel it all, because she's a feeling being, Doctor. She feels. And what the big mind does not like is when a feeling being is laid and left out to dry. That's not how it's supposed to be, Mr. Doctor. Okay? When this big mind creates this exquisitely crafted feminine being of feeling, you don't leave her out to dry. That's agony. We don't do that here. I'm not getting on your case. I'm just passionate. Once you understand what I'm saying, then you'll see how much of a crime it is. It's unintentional crime. That you are a felon of the soul, regardless, until you get in there on that trauma. Get in there. Stop living in fear of what happened in the past. Get that courage, my man. Realize that you're not going to repeat the same mistake. And that the fear of repeating the same mistake is repeating the same mistake. You gotta break the cycle of fear. And that is why I am here. Now, when's the wedding? Seriously, though. Seriously. Little lady, would you like to marry this man? Yes. Yes, of course. Mr. Doctor, you gonna marry this young lady? She's the most virtuous, innocent, pure, feminine being you are ever gonna meet. Why do you think she's here? Big Mind has got something extraordinary for you, Mr. Doctor, and for you, young lady. This is the Big Mind trying to orchestrate something really amazing. Who, what, where, why, when, I don't know. I just know the electrolytes are telling me so. The electrolytes in my water tell me everything. It's gonna be the same for you from this day forward. This day forward. You're gonna know. Okay? I know you both feel a lot of fear because you're not properly hydrated in this moment. When I leave, and I'm leaving shortly, I've got other people to set straight. Yes, I do. And no, you don't have to pay me anything. And no, I'm not paying you anything. Because it was never about a doctor's appointment. You know that. You know that. Once you start drinking those electrolytes, you're gonna know it. You're gonna be like, oh my God. You might stop being a doctor, but I don't recommend that you leave the profession immediately. Just phase into something more along these lines because it's going to be inevitable. Might as well embrace it, but no need to discard the medical profession. In fact, you might find that if you can truly integrate the electrolytes and that Big Mind, I love you, then you won't be such an expert in the old way. You know what I mean? The scientism, the sponsorships. All that's going the way of the dodo, Mr. Doctor. Yes, it is. Electrolytes told me that too. You have been selected to graduate. You're graduating from the paradigm, the neurodyme. Oh yeah. Maybe this Big Mind bringing you two together for something really special. You know, you could never really know. You can always rock and you can always guess, and that's part of the game. And yeah, I say you can never really know, but you end up knowing. You just kind of got to go through the process first, really. Like, truly. When I walked into this office, all I knew is I just wanted to ask you a question or two. But I didn't know where this would go, but I don't have to know. I just have to drink my electrolytes. You think I'm crazy? You know I'm not. You two know that you love each other. And as a result of my intervention, you finally are starting to live closer to the truth, closer to your heart, closer to the Big Mind. So of course I'm not crazy. No, I am not. I just drink a lot of electrolytes.